Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday, I guess it is. I am absolutely excited. I'm always excited when I come on on these live streams, but today I'm extra excited. Our campaign, our Kickstarter campaign for Hamsters versus Hippos, is in its final 48 hours. Part of our campaign, as we were going through, as we had offered for people who were our backers to make comments on our page, help us steer the direction of the color of the hamster meeples and the resource bowl colors and so forth. Anybody that commented was going to get entered into a draw, which we're going to do today, for an autographed copy, a reviewer copy of Hamsters versus Hippos, which will pretty much ship immediately after this campaign is done to the winner. So I want to thank everybody for their input on this. It's just been awesome. It's been a whirlwind of a campaign. We're almost 400% funded already. Still got 2 days to go. We know the last 2 days there's a massive hockey stick usually. So please share. Probably going to have a limited run on this. So if you don't back it during this campaign, you may not be able to get a copy of this game. So not to put a fear of missing out on there, but it is the reality of this particular draw. Before we do the draw, let me just quickly share our campaign screen. Of course, this always looks bigger in Canadian dollars. I think we're sitting in around like 17,650, somewhere around there, US dollars. Canadian dollars are over $22,000. So on our $4,500 US goal, obviously we're very happy that this is funded and this game is going to be a reality. Put on by James Freeman myself. This is James Freeman's first game. We play the role of a publisher. So Tim Robot is helping with the publishing of this game. Adam Staley, my co-designer, has helped James on just kind of tweaking and adjusting this game to be ready for Kickstarter. So you'll see us on there as co-designers. And this game is really simple. It is about, it's a light press your luck game of tile flipping, lotus flower gathering, hippo avoiding fun. The story behind it is you are hamsters that are in the zoo, and I saw some comments of people saying, what, hamsters are in zoos? Every zoo I've ever been to always has an enclosure where you have little cages with rodents you can walk through. It's usually an indoor enclosure. So yes, hamsters are in zoos. This particular zoo in James Freeman's dream, hamsters escape. They're heading across the pond to escape. They see lotus flowers, which they're going to use as currency in Hamsterland when they get there. And of course, this is also where the zoo keeps their hippos. I've had other people comment and say, wait a second, hippos are herbivores. Did you know that more people are killed by hippos in Africa than from any other animal? They are literally the most dangerous animal in Africa in terms of human fatalities. So it's not a stretch that they would eat these hamsters as a snack. Certainly this zoo, I guess, has probably been depraving these hippos of their food, and they're coming after the hamsters. So that's the story behind it. We went straight with a deluxe version of this game. So we didn't want to do a cheap version and then say, okay, now here's some deluxe components. We start off with the deluxe version. So, we've got 2.5-inch tiles, radius corners. They're linen finish, have a nice thick weight to them, easy to flip over. We've got linen finish on the player boards. We include the resource bowl with this campaign. We've got these wooden tokens. We've unlocked the stretched goals now, so the actual wooden tokens are even extra thick. We are going to tweak the colors a little bit just to make sure that the tokens have higher contrast between them. But we do have wooden tokens. The meeples, adorable. We unlocked another stretch goal, which is actually to print the backside of them with a walkaway image. So the backside of the actual hamsters are there. We've got the instruction booklet, which is going to be in, I believe, 6 different languages, which is exciting. So English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. And finally, we also unlocked the stretch goal where we're printing on the inside of the box. So when you're looking down the inside of the box, it's like you're looking up from the hippo's point of view at these hamsters as they're looking down at you. We do have one stretch goal left to unlock. Right now, it comes with a paper board organizer, so there is an organizer in the box, but we can update that to a plastic organizer if we hit this stretch goal. So there's 2 ways to hit the stretch goal. One is through pledges. So if people want to bring others in to help pledge, that's one way for us to hit the stretch goal. Or even if that's too much of a stretch, we have a target with Instagram. So Tin Robot Games' Instagram account. We just need, plus 200 followers over what we had when the campaign began. I think we're already 120. So another 80 to go. We get those 80. This will unlock. So friends, family, encourage people to follow. It literally is a click of a button for someone to follow on Instagram. So it's not really a hard stretch goal to hit if we all work together. And then lastly, we've got just a lot of reviewer content on our page. Check them out. There's been tons and tons of videos that people have done on Instagram, on TikTok, just right across the board. And again, just lastly, this is the team, James Freeman's Game, myself and Adam. We got Alex, who's our social media manager. We got Cesar Delgado, who is the very talented illustrator on this game. Stephen Hill, who is our rules coordinator, editor. Of course, Tin Robot Games is the publisher. Board Game Binge podcast is a sponsor. It's promoted by Pixated and then licensed by MOB Vanguard, who a lot of people know. And again, I want to give special thanks to the Doomlings team, who have been very kind and generous in their coverage of this game, their encouragement. They've just been amazing cheerleaders for us, so I want to thank them for that. So there you are, guys. We're going to do a draw now. After all of that, I had to force you to watch before we get to the actual draw. But let's go back to the draw. We'll do the wheel of names. Everybody that commented on the color of the bowls and the meatballs is entered into this draw, 1 ballot per person. And this is on our Kickstarter page. And without further ado, after a few shuffles. And the one thing I will say, some names repeat because some people have the same name. So if there's a case like that, we put a number, allows us to identify exactly who it is. But this is Drew. I think there's only one Drew that actually backed us. Congratulations, Drew. You are now the proud owner of Hamsters vs. Hippos, reviewer copy, autographed, and so you'll see, you'll get a copy of literally what everyone else gets, and we'll ship that out when this campaign's done, in addition to your pledged copy. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for being part of this journey with us. It's just been incredible. Having another game as part of our portfolio is just awesome, and we're really excited about that. If there's anybody in Canada that is looking for some Christmas gifts, check out indigo.ca. Both Tanks But No Thanks as well as Queen of Scots, the card game, are both on that online portal now, which is super exciting. That just happened this past week as well. So once again, everyone, thanks again, and you take care. Cheers. This has been an episode of the Board Game Binge podcast, hosted by James Staley, produced by James Staley and Mike Bruner, with original music by Nick Smith. If you would like to watch these interviews live, simply join the Facebook group Board Game Binge, and you'll get access to live interviews, giveaways, and interesting board game content from across the industry. I can't wait for you to join us. See you next time.